Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and make some cards with you guys. I did just change out the tip on my Barely Art glue. I've been using the really fine one since I got this, and I don't know, I struggle with it. So I saw somebody using this tip that also comes with it the other day, so I'm like, let me just try that. And it also fits a fatter needle in there, which I was happy about. All right, so the collection I am working on now is the Coffee and Friends by Echo Park. And it's the paper kit that comes the 12 by 12s, and you get your one element sticker sheet. But these stickers are good because they're nice and thick, and they have borders and different things like that. And what I like to do with these, because it's just simple card making, I usually take all the cut aparts and just cut them apart and use them on my cards. Now, this particular kit had some sizes that were a little off. So I'm trying to use the, I'm going to say A2, I think that's right. The 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. That's like our standard card, right? And then, let's see, so some of these are too big for that, right? I think these take more of like a 5 by 7-ish, not quite 5 by 7, but I do have to like custom cut them for the bigger. Because see, I have some here that I've started with a different collection, and yeah, these are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 cards. All right, so we're not going to worry about these so much today, and then we're going to take our little ones. And what I was doing was I was making, here, let me show you, because I just did a whole round of Christmas cards. I was taking them and making them into smaller cards. However, I would need a small envelope as well. And I don't want to make envelopes for all these cards that I'm making. And the smallest envelope that I could see that would fit would be an A1, which is this, which still has some leeway, but I think it would still be fine. But then I'm like, why am I going to go out and buy all these envelopes when I could just take that particular card, or take these cut aparts and just turn it into your standard A2 card. So let's just take a look and let's see if we can make one together. I just have a few different things out, some enamel dots, some flat back pearls, some fine gold thread. I did have these little doilies sitting in my ephemera pack that I figured I would play with. And what else? I have buttons, brads. We'll see. Let's see. Excuse me, guys. It's the morning. It's going to be very hot today here in New Jersey. So let me just show you. So I took a lot of the 12 by 12 pieces, not all of them, and I cut them down for the card base. And these cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then they just layer on our base, right? So they're double-sided, of course, and there's some really cute papers in here. And I went with the coffee theme because I'm thinking, if I just wanted to send off a little note to somebody, definitely, you know, coffee works. Everyone likes coffee. If not, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. So whatever, I could probably turn to, it'll come back to me, I know it will. I could probably turn some of these into birthday cards, or, you know, that kind of thing. Get well cards, whatever. On a bad day, there's always coffee, right? That could be like a get well, pick me up kind of card. So, oh, I wish I could think of what I was just going to say. Oh, I did save some of the 12 by 12s because maybe I'll work them into another project, or I don't know. But normally I do not cut apart the 12 by 12s. I just leave them, and I wind up using the cut aparts. I wind up using the sticker sheet. And then I'm left with all this, these designer papers that I really don't use. So that's why I decided to take some of the 12 by 12s and cut them down to make a card base. So what I'm thinking with these, right? So here are just some of the different designs. I'm thinking any one of these, right, in particular, would match with any one of these, right? So I'm going to use, which one should we use? I like this Life Happens, Coffee Helps. coffee, and then the world. And then some of them are just like blank like that, so you can just sticker them up. Rise and grind. Good ideas start with coffee. I like that one. Let's see. And that's all you do. You just kind of play around with them. Like this one might. Would that be? No, see, that's too much. So you got to kind of contrast them, right? But whatever. We're only working on one right now. Green. How about just, oh, here, how about this? Just coffee, right? Just simple coffee. All right, so let's do that one. So let's put all these aside. Get them out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Isn't that a song? All right, so the first thing I like to do is just glue my card base down. So being that coffee is like this is going to be a card that opens this way. Whoops, this way. And I do have my card bases cut out ahead of time. I try to keep up with that. So I am gonna use the Barely Arts glue. And I also have my, see now what was happening with this, and I think I did it too thick. That's probably why I was using the fine. But when I was keeping the needle in the top, then all my initial glue was coming out like black. I guess what was happening was my needle was rusting, right? So now I gotta be careful with the glue here. My needle was rusting, so therefore when the glue first came out, it was the color of the rusty needle, which I did not like. So now I'm hoping, and see I'm kind of messing this up a little bit because of the glue, but I think that's fine, right? I think that's fine because we can always go ahead and excuse me, put something up there to alter the top. All right, so we're just gonna keep the base there, and then we wanna play around with our little coffee thing here. So then we look at our sticker sheet, and I always like to see what would go, like what would go. You know, it's like probably like a smaller, we could put that cup there. They have this cup here. They have this, which would kind of bring together, oh, you can't see where I'm pointing, kind of bring together the floral back there, but we don't want anything too huge. So what I'm thinking of doing is just taking this page flag, right, and seeing how that looks, and probably put that up here, but I think I'm gonna raise it up. I know, and you guys are thinking, well, that's not gonna look very good. Well, you know what? It just might in the end. So we're gonna put some dimensional tape on the back to just give this a little bit of dimension, right? And then we'll cut it off here, down low, low, low. A lot of times I miscut that. All right, and then what we're gonna do to make it a little bit more fun, we're gonna take some of this gold thread. All right, just a little bit. And whoop, where'd it go? I have such a hard time working with this thread because it's so thin. And oh God, guys, these nails, I have to take them off. We went on vacation, and if you guys know me from my past videos, I love to get my nails done when we're going on vacation. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep doing them and doing it. I'm just like, nope, I can't be bothered. So now I'm stuck with these nails. And all right, so let me pull off this piece here. Should have done that first. So yeah, I'll probably pop my Dremel out this afternoon because I don't think my husband will appreciate me filing my nails down with this bandsaw. Plus I don't know if it'll ruin the bandsaw, and then he will not be happy with me. So we're just gonna take this, just attach it to the back, right? And then we'll put this up in the corner like so. All right, and then we have our strings here. We can move them around a little bit just to, you know, give them a little kind of stuck together. I'll just leave it like that. All right, this one's good on this side. I wish this one would move a little bit. So, okay, and then maybe we'll just snip this little piece off here that's hanging, and then that's eventually going to go on here, right? But maybe it still needs a little bit more. I hope I'm not getting glue on it. So if it needs a little bit more, then maybe we're just going to take some of these enamel dots. Now this goes with the Salon collection. I probably got this in the Echo Park mystery box that you can get twice a year. I think it's twice a year. So I think these go pretty good. And I'm gonna take, let's see what color. Maybe we'll use the peachy color, and we'll just put a medium size. You know what we'll do here? We'll put a medium size peachy color. All right, medium size, and then we'll put a tiny. Let's do it. I don't want to bring in the black. Let's do a tiny white. Tiny white, and we'll just put that there as well. And then we can just put this on top here, guys, and that is just a beautiful card. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna layer this up as well. Now that was a nice side too with that, but what am I gonna say? So I'm gonna use this dimensional tape, and I do feel like I'm using a lot of this, but let me tell you, it is a heck of a lot easier than taking all those little dots and putting that around, because I have a ton of the dots, and this came from the Dollar Tree. So you get different widths. You could probably use whatever width you wanted, and you get 3 rolls. And I also find that if you go this way, short way across, short way across, you use less than going long way across, right? The inches are a little bit less. All right, so then we're just gonna pop the tape off of that. So we're just gonna make 1 card this morning, guys. I just wanted to come on real quick, play with you guys a little bit, try and get back into my crafty routine. And it's funny, I don't know how good the sound is down here, but you can hear my one dog upstairs, what do you call it? Snoring in my son's room. Okay, and then we're just gonna pop that down. We eyeball it up. And I don't know, I think it looks cute, but look how simple that was to make. A little string, and everything else was in the kit aside from the enamel dots. And guys, we can use bling. Look, we have, like I said, we have buttons. We all have like these Dollar Tree pearls. These are like from the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. We all have like the flat back gems. I had a whole thing of like nice, cute green ones I was using on another card. But yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.